and wind stands still. Run home, run home. As the crows make night of the fading sun, hide now, hide now. When fields lie calm and wind stands still, run home, run home. As the crows make night of the fading sun, hide now, hide now. When fields lie calm and wind stands still, run home, run home. As the crows make night of the fading sun, hide now, stand still, run home, run home. As the crows make night of the fading sun, hide now, hide now. The cheeks do bow as if they weep. Stay down, stay down. Though its light beckons forth, a melody calls out. Too late, too late.
You don't like my taste in music? Hello there. We're doing this today. But it's also a Jackbox day. Hello. Happy Halloween. This is the best I've got on shortish notice because I felt terrible the last couple days. So we run an old favorite back. With a little more creep in the voice. Maybe a little more echo. I'm feeling a little better. Still very tired. What did I eat? A pretty nice sandwich, actually, today. An Italian wedding soup for dinner. So now I'm a little more content. My daily dose of human souls. You can never have enough. But yes, an adequate amount. Little light on the vitamin D. Maybe I should let them outside more first. No, blood is too messy. But today we'll be doing Jackbox. This filter does strange things to my voice and I enjoy it. Here's a poll. We'll start there while we chat. Just make sure, I know how I feel under the weather when I haven't consumed enough souls. This is true, souls are most delectable. You have no idea what the games are? Well, Drawful Animate is kind of exactly what you would think it is. It's drawful, but there's two pictures that flip back and forth. Wheel of Enormous Proportions is a trivia game with a wheel of enormous proportions. We do not discuss the answers of the wheel, Iagra. You know how they have been banned from this place. Job is a word game. We have to create answers to messages using words other people have used. The Pole Mine is Family Feud if played by a bunch of strangers on the internet. And Weapons Drawn is a murder drawing game where we must deduce the murderer. It's tricky. The answers of the wheel shall not be discussed. Hello, Enning, how are you? Happy Halloween. It is fun. It needs a lot of people. Pole Mine, that is. Weaver, or Winning, you explicitly requested this. And yes, I was working on something earlier this week, but then I got sick and didn't finish it, so here we are with a little extra spoop. I could be just a normal person. I did think about that. But yes, we're being a little spoopy. No smiles. No smiling allowed tonight. I shall not have it. We did, and we do now have the spoopy voice, which I can spoop a little bit more. Let's bring it down. Maybe there? That is a little lower. Last year it was my normal voice, this is true. There was no crazy reverb. I don't know if I like it this low. This low is a little too much. Hello, Yasquins. How are you? Maybe we go there. That's better. We'll leave it there. No, it's too artificial. Whereas Corpse's voice is just normally low. This was a little too fake. This level I can work with. Gideon is not here today. I will be devouring your souls instead. You're welcome. No takebacks. Oh no, do not get me wrong. Corpse has a wonderful voice. But I am not Corpse. Nor do I play to be. I just use my creepy deep voice button. And it helps. The voice is outshining the eyes. The eyes are a little dull because of the color correction, but I kept the blue. I went to upgrade it a little bit. I mean, the other option is the cultist mask from D&D, but that one is a little harder to work. My other plans have not come to fruition. We'll see if I can have it for tomorrow for the D&D game, but I don't know if I will. That's a non-streamed game, although our next stream game is currently up in the air as well. But yes, hello. Happy Halloween. We will be playing Jackbox games, and I will be doing this the whole time. Other updating things. I was tweaking some body unit settings the other day, although they're not the version we will be playing with today. The lights are on, I just set them to gray. I was trying to make it a little more efficient. Do some things on its own that I have to do every month. But alas, it's not ready. I grew tired of working on it because work. You're not a fan of Fiddlestick's theme song? It's a good one, though. It's so creepy. And allowable to use as long as I credit Riot Games. Your girlfriend cheated on you today, but said it wasn't cheating because she was dressed up as another woman. Is that true? I do not know of such a pass on Halloween. I think what matters is how you feel about it winning. I would most definitely consider that a breach of trust. But I am not a member of your relationship. And this is a thing that you should handle with your significant other. Although you have heard my opinion, I am not a fan. Miss Jawbreaker has a unique but not, or a interesting but not unique opinion. I don't know how that works, Whitting. I do not find that statement to be true. Here, we'll switch the soundtrack up. I cannot tell if he is joking or not, Miss Jawbreaker. Either way, I find it wrong. That is most definitely a decision I may make in that circumstance. That is a crossed line. But for tonight, we Jackbox. And I hope we have Jackbox-themed thingies. Secret or not, it is still a violation of trust. Again, I am not a member of your relationship. There is no pity in here, Yas Queens. Whether it was secret or not, or in costume or not, I still find that it is crossing that line. I would consider it cheating. I'm not sure what argument is to be made here. I put on a horse head and therefore it is not cheating. Obviously. Well, the lights were off, so it couldn't have been cheating. The argument, I find, is poor. Unless you have discussed some split personality disorder, Winning, I do not believe dressing up as someone else makes you not yourself. You are still responsible for your own actions. If this was not a thing you had prior discussed, if there was an expectation of... The word escapes me. Monogamy? Too strong a word, but it makes the point. If there was that expectation, then it is most definitely crossing a line. That is not how it works, Whitting. Or at least most other people. that is a thing you had prior discussed, that is between you and her. I don't want to touch that anymore. I believe that might be true, Miss Jawbreaker. I believe that may be true in this instance. Which is a strange instance to find ourselves in, is it not? But alas, go ahead and vote. What game shall we be playing next? No, Miss Jawbreaker, I believe that in that case she definitely did. Winning, are you just trying to tell us that you had sex? Because this is an incredibly roundabout and disappointing way to do it. Miss Jawbreaker fails me. But I believe, yes, winning by those rules, you both did. Agris says, so I'm only partially tuned in here, but no, they weren't another person. They were dressed up as someone else, but they were still them, so that's cheating. No, wondering if I discovered a loophole? Cheating without cheating, that is not a loophole. I'm most confident that most sane people would consider that still cheating. Putting on a costume does not absolve you of responsibilities and consequences of your actions. Please see almost every modern superhero movie. I believe Captain America Civil War is literally all about that. Otherwise, people would just wear masks all the time. But go ahead and vote. What game shall we play? Each person, as always, is 2 votes. You cannot vote for the same thing twice because the poll will not allow it. Ask the wheel of enormous proportions for whether or not that is cheating feels like a dangerously slippery slope. I would sooner ask a magic 8-ball. And the answers are equally useless. Do not trust the wheel. The wheel lies. They most definitely show the real person once they have been apprehended. They do not only show the masked person. That's usually where the mugshots come in. My dear Miss Jawbreaker, I do slightly agree. You just wish swingers were more attractive now. That seems like a circumstantial and anecdotal statement. Although it's not really my cup of tea. But we will begin games soon. That is most definitely your prerogative. I might be slightly stupid, but I always see the same person always doing the crime, a masked human. And do you have a form of facial blindness, Winning? Hello, Icy Fire. Welcome. We're playing Jackbox games for Halloween. You actually do? That may explain it. But you will have to trust us then. They are different people. Not every criminal is exactly the same because they bought the same ski mask. And just because somebody dresses up, it does not change who they are. The fact that they face consequences of their own actions and responsibilities that come with it. I do know another person who cannot see faces, or at least has a partial face blindness, incapable of recalling them. They're fine when you're in their presence. It's when you leave that they have nothing. Pictures don't work for them. Very interesting situation. Would you like to do poll mine with all of us versus you, Padian? Well, as we learned last time, Yas Queens, it's not quite everybody versus me. It's just a forced team assignment. However many players I let in versus the entire audience. Which is fine, just not quite the same. Although it does keep me from destroying all of you. Why does the mask not go up to your forehead? Because it's a small mask. Only meant to go across the eyes and the nose. Yes, Winning, that seems entirely unhelpful. Arresting you may be premature, but I can see a frustration forming. But yes, this is the mask from a Kill a Hero. I just really liked its design for a creepy necromancer dude, so I yoinked it. You and Niagara did win poll mine last time. You did. A very good showing. But we will most likely start with the wheel of enormous proportions, whose cheery disposition may ruin the atmosphere. We shall see. Was poll mine the rigged one? It most definitely. Rigged in Yas Queen's favor. Blasphemous. This is your favorite Padian? You will tell the grandkids about this day? You better. Then go ahead and vote. I don't have much more to report. I just had a busy week, and then I got sick and was annoyed about it. I couldn't even play video games, it was dreadful. I have to discover a few new shows I have to watch. But we'll see. I feel okay now. I'm just tired. Tired all the time. Whether your bad memory can't promise anything, that's acceptable. This is why you converted from party games facts. Because he never does this kind of stuff. You explicitly requested this. I will do my best when it, or Icy Fire, to not get sick next time. I make no promises. I will not tell him Winning. Tiger King 2. There's more to that story to tell. Yes, poorly played games, you are correct. I, totally fumbled that acronym there. But that checks out. I cannot believe there's more to tell of that story. You mean him ending up in jail is not the end of it? There's more. I am both disappointed and eager. I'm most confident that she has not gone to prison or died because I'm pretty sure she gave a bunch of interviews. I'm pretty confident she went on a bunch of morning shows talking about this one for the last release. But we shall see what we get. But maybe in the end, you are hoping. Icy Fire is correct, there is still time. Who's missing the World Series for this? That's a very spoopy World Series, is that not? A Halloween one? That's okay, I don't really sport. But for now, let us determine the game. Your decision. You may vote. Type the number in chat that goes along with your choice. You have two options. You cannot vote for the same thing twice. If you'd like to play Jackbox games with us, please go to jackbox.tv and log in with your Twitch account. If you do not do that, you will not get into the game. You only watched the Football World Cup? I see. I can't say I watch a lot of sports. Sometimes if something's on. I did not even watch the League World Series this year. I believe that's still going on. But now, vote. This is your final warning. I'll be closing the poll. Last calls going once. Twice. Closed. We will play some Drawful Animate. I shall begin the games. Yes, bring on the cheerful music. Allow it to overwhelm you. How do we get this permanently on this stream? We put a dedicated air conditioning unit in this room. Spoopy Padian could be a great real estate agent. I'm not sure about that, but I appreciate your vote of confidence. You see, winning, the problem is not only the cost of such a device, it is also the cost of power to run such device. But okay. The code is HGIZ. Go ahead and connect. Remember, we draw 2 frames. There is no eraser. Draw your figures. Connect to the game. It is time. The drawful animate. And there we are. I am prepared. Go on, join us. We will be doing specifically Halloween prompts. Because it is that day. Where's Viagra at? He said he is taking care of multiple things. He'll be in and out, most likely on a mobile device. It is allowed. He has my permission. There is no regret button here. Your regret will stay with you. It'll enter into the chat and it will fester. But there is no going back on your lives. You must suffer your mistakes. I could not give you one, even if I wished. Just like in real life. Was my favorite drink. The tears of orphans. I am a fan of water. I have been enjoying the dew of mountains. Root beers and orange beverages as well, although it is hard to beat a very good milkshake, especially when it's sprinkled with souls. Orphan tears are a little saltier than normal water. It is true. It adds that unique taste to it. Favorite milkshake spot? There's a solid one near us, although there are a few places that do decent ones. There's a little mom and pop shop I do like. Although the creamery in the city, an old ice cream parlor back from the old colonial days, is quite good. My favorite milkshake flavor. I am a fan of most things caramel and do enjoy a caramel milkshake. My favorite Ben & Jerry's. Americone Dream is pretty solid. Caramel core has been growing on me, but I do feel there is a lack of caramel. But my current favorite milkshake is most likely a nice smooth dulce de leche or a caramel. Big fan of the crematorium. Yes. Tonight dough is good. The cinnamon bun one is also good, however I cannot eat too much of it in one sitting. I often find their peanut butter cup lacking slightly. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because it's not Reese's. You're eating some Ben & Jerry's right now? I do have a caramel core I could consume. Although I would not be able to particularly run these games for you. So rejoice! I have chosen you over ice cream. With that, we will begin the game shortly. Make sure you have entered your drawings. And prepare yourself. The mint cookie one is acceptable. I cannot say that there are any that I do dislike. I unfortunately cannot consume tree nuts. They do not go well with souls. It's kind of funny, the juxtaposition of a frightening Grim Reaper talking about sweet milkshakes. We can have our enjoyments as well, can we not? Nobody ever asks Grim Reapers how they like their milkshakes. Although I find myself more in the vein of a necromancer. A technical giver of life, if you ask Weaver. But for now, let us begin the game. Last chance to join us. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Let us begin. Prepare yourselves.
Oh my gosh.
Remember, you will have 2 frames to draw.
The game for good people who make bad drawings. It's a 2-round game. Let's get into it. Check your device for the title of your animation. It might be simple, like Dog Beach, or weirder, like Bible Camp, or My Cat Doing 90 on the Freeway. Your job is to draw an animation that fits your prompt. You'll get points for each player that guesses your prompt correctly. You get it. Let's do this.
This is a strange prompt, but okay. I guess.
Remember, you're always welcome in the audience. Go to jackbox.tv and enter the room code.
This is true, there is an audience. Remember, you have 2 frames you must draw. And they will animate. Your goal is to get people to guess your answer. Already done, I see. Nicely done, Miss Jawbreaker. I too have completed my drawings. Now we await 2 more. Go forth.
We're halfway through.
Draw.
It's a great time to hop on over to that second frame.
Ensure you have both frames. You may flip back and forth between them to check. You were first. Very nice winning. A cute skeleton, you say? 500 platinum for drawing first? I do not believe so. You will earn your platinum with a victory like everyone else. But now we await Icy Fire and Yas Queens. You have about a minute left. Use your time wisely. Hmm. 30 seconds, Icy Fire. If you have bad latency, that may be less.
Ding, ding,
There was a horde.
ding, ding, ding,
20 seconds, Icy Fire.
ding.
Conclude your drawing soon.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
The beeping will not stop until you finish your drawing, and the beeping annoys me.
Warning, warning.
Miss Jawbreaker, thank you for the 4 months. I do not know where the alert is.
1.
Icy Fire, you have failed me.
Let's see 'em.
The first drawing commences.
Try to trick your friends by writing a really delicious title for this animation on your device.
I now see a problem. But I think it'll be fine. I have a feeling I'm going to lose many points on this now. It was not specific enough. So we shall see. Make your predictions. What do you think it is? Icy Fire, have you lost us? Have you left disconnected? Has the void reclaimed you?
There isn't much time left. You simply must write faster.
Icy Fire, I fear we have lost you. That's one less soul I get to claim at the end. Is it bobbing for peanuts? Bobbing for apples?
Okay.
Dancing in the dark? Bobbing for squash or eating soups? Yes, queens, we may be waiting quite a while this game. It is most unfortunate. Icy will be punished later. But go ahead, make your guesses.
Please vote.
Get your votes in. What is the prompt?
Alrighty, let's see what you did.
Do you believe it to be bobbing for apples? Unfortunately, you are incorrect. Is it bobbing for squash? It is, and I should have made them a little more squash-like. The middle one was too much of an apple. But I will take it. And I will take the points.
Compose your title.
Remember, they often put typos in their own answers now. They're a little too cunning. But go ahead. What is it? Make your guesses, make your prompts, and we await Icy Fire's timeout.
Write your little heart out.
Let us see what we get. Is it Frankenstein? Is it, actually, it's Frankenstein's monster? No, it's my casket. Dr. Frankenstein raising his monster, or it kind of looks like me. Which one is it? We shall see. And I definitely need to sit more upright. The weight of this cloak is not helping.
Vote now, please. Boy, I am psyched for these reveals.
Let us see. Is it Dr. Frankenstein raising his monster? Of course not. Is it, actually, it's Frankenstein's monster? Well done, winning. Well done. Next up.
I really like the lines in this one.
What does the bonus likes mean? Bonus likes mean you get a few extra points from us because we liked your answer. The 2 times is the double down. It doubles our point totals for that. Let us see what this one might be. First time playing. Have you not played a drawful game before? It is mostly the same. The only real difference is that we get 2 frames instead of 1 and they animate slightly.
Just a friendly reminder to submit a title.
It allows more information and a little more fun. Well, not the answers. Happy holidays, Halloween to New Year's, Christmas. It's always Halloween time. A jack-o'-lantern in 3 months' time, or the latest trend. This confuses me. We'll try this one. And we'll see if we are not incorrect.
Pick something.
I appreciate the jack-o'-lantern pumpkin thing.
Alrighty, let's see what you did.
How did we do? Happy holidays, Halloween to New Year's. The last that is incorrect. It's always Halloween time. I'm sorry, Winning. Is that a jack-o'-lantern in 3 months' time? It appears I am correct. Bow before me. For I once more am victorious. What is this?
Ooh, I want to eat this one for some reason.
We shall see. Cheating? I couldn't if I wanted to. This is a custom set of prompts of which I am unaware. I've never played with them before. I selected them at the beginning of this game as a package. To be specifically Halloween themed. Unlike Winning's girlfriend wearing a different outfit, I am not cheating. Sorry, Winning. I had to. It was right there. It was too easy.
Put something down. If you're stuck, just write LOLOLOLOLOL what?
Don't write LOLOLOLOLOL what? I will ban you and devour your soul. Rave at the grave, ghost in the cemetery. Norman lets loose, haunting a gravestone, or glow-stick ghost dancing on a grave. I find this one to be well constructed, and I believe I have my answer. Leave my girlfriend out of this. She's very loyal, except on Halloween. Winning. I have a strange feeling that's not true. I'm sorry.
Oh, come on.
Also, it is definitely cheating. If I'm incorrect upon what this prompt is, I will be disappointed. Is it a ghost in the cemetery? Too simple. And yet you still fed Yasqueens. Is it a rave at the grave? But of course, well done, Miss Jawbreaker. Well done. And so I claim more points. And so my lead extends.
Round 2 is like round 1, but the stakes are higher and we're all a little bit hungrier.
I am slightly hungrier.
halfway through. Please advance to the second frame. Oh my god, I'm just kidding. It's me.
Do make sure that you advance to your second frame, though. No, Winning, I assure you it is still technically her. In fact, I would feel that is the most technical case you can make. But we shall see what these answers conjure up. My prompt was a strange one. I expect yours will be as well. But you have about a minute left. Use your time wisely. There we go.
30 seconds left. If you
But it's
haven't
not
started the
like
second
ordering
frame yet,
tacos from Burger King and saying it's Taco Bell. It's like ordering tacos from Taco Bell, putting them in a Burger King container and saying it's from Burger King. It's not. We all know it's not. Just because you change the wrapping does not change what it is. Do not metaphor and simile to me, Winning. But let us see what we start with.
Tap your fingers on the keyboard.
It is mine. Best of luck. I do hope you get it because I would like the points. I need to stop leaning forward. Perhaps if I brought the microphone closer, I would stop. We shall see. But make your guesses, your titles. What do you think this is? Go forth, you have little time left. Make your answers. You are quickly running out of time, Winning and Yas Queens.
Type something in.
You must make an answer, or this will be too easy for me. And then you'll claim I'm cheating once more when we all know I am not. Is it Invisible Man going out for the evening? Is it so much yearning? Is it getting into my accountant costume?
There's some pretty good options
Is it
here.
quick clothes faster than a speeding bullet, or is it transforming into a gun? What is it? I agree with Miss Jawbreaker, Winning. Unhealthy relationships are often impossible to salvage.
Here's a friendly reminder to
I do not agree with this person. They should be removed from your life so that you have more time for this stream when I do it once a month. I joke. I joke, Winning. It should be for your own mental health. Ah, you've heard it here. Miss Jawbreaker is old. I'm afraid, Winning, you may have dug yourself quite a hole there. I believe that's what the show Maury is for. What is this?
write your decoy.
We shall see. Are you sure it's your baby? No. That's not an accountant. And what do you think it might be? I gave them a pocket with a pocket protector, a tie, glasses. What else do you want from me, Yas Queens? I have 3 colors and 2 panels. It will be whatever I say it will.
Come on, type something.
This will be difficult, but I will manage. Is it mummy milking her baby? Is it a mummy with a baby? Is it a mummy?
What we're working with.
Is it mummy and me? Or is it a metaphor for my life? Or life itself? Mummy, sorry. Mummy, sorry. Mummy, sorry. Mummy, sorry. Do I double down here? I think I might.
Pick a choice. You're making me
I
nervous.
am confident. Metaphor for a life. Love it.
Okay, who picked what?
Who did pick what? Is it mommy, sorry, milking her baby, sorry. Mommy, sorry, mommy, sorry. Mommy, sorry, mommy, sorry. Mommy, sorry. It was mommy. And so my lead grows. You can grovel now. What is this?
Wow, I think we can all agree that this is an animation.
Yes. Yes, it is. But of what? We shall see. Yes, queens. Bow. Bask in my glory. I don't know. That is alright, Miss Jawbreaker. Neither do I. Bow from a respectable distance.
Oh my gosh, hurry, come on.
You cannot approach, for I am beyond it. Is it please, Papa? I'd favor more candy. Is it getting king-size bars?
Whoa, check
Daddy
it out.
candy, I need a hug or trick or treat. No fun. It was never meant to be. Is the simple difference in our standings. If you cannot accept that, you may go the way of Icy and your soul may be
Time left.
forfeit.
Please vote.
I should make a Death Eater mask next.
Okay, who got tricked?
Who did get tricked? Wow, y'all queens did. I'll take your points. Is it please, Papa? I'd favor more candy. Please, I'd like some more. And it was. And so I take yet more points. And so my lead extends. What is this?
Okay, we have time for one more.
No. What Death Eater? Which one specifically, I do not know, but I believe they have a similar mask structure. I feel like I could do the cadence properly. Throw in a few more words. Become more verbose. They're all different. I would have to check which mask I prefer the most.
Pull it together and write something. I'm talking to you, George Saunders.
I am thinking a full face mask though. Slightly more complicated than this one, although this was simple to whip up. Is it pumpkin smashing? Is it when Padian schedules a stream and cancels? Is it a vampire throwing a tantrum? Is it crawling towards the candy, or is it leftovers? Choose wisely. It is full-faced good. I have a strange feeling hers was not. I thought it may have been a half mask. Not bad.
What a lovely time of day to vote. Please vote now.
When Padian schedules a stream and then cancels, you mean all the time.
Let's check out the results.
Is it a vampire throwing a tantrum? It does seem to be such. And so I proclaim victory, as none of you are even close. And so, in pity, I raffle you points. Join it, not I care less. I am once more the victor. What game shall we play next? Go ahead and vote. Were you winning? Were you close? Because I believe you were 4,000 points off, or 3.5 if we're being accurate. You're a god. No. Something else, maybe. A god, I think not. That's nothing in drawful terms. Are you sure? Because it's a third of all the points you had. Disappointing. Perhaps you'll challenge me more in the next game. We shall see. But go ahead and vote. How are you in the real game? Can you dominate there? Most likely not. I had an overall bad day, so thanks for the stream. Of course, winning. It does, however, sound like a pretty awful day. Woke up with no idea where you were. That seems problematic. I would talk to somebody professional to handle that. There's nothing wrong with professional help. A random dude in a cloak and mask on the internet is not professional help. But go ahead and vote. What game are we playing next? Winning. How you find yourself in these situations confuses me. That seems dangerous. Daylight savings time in Sweden. Very nice. I believe ours is next week. I will take the extra hour. This sleep, we all know I need it. But it does sound like drinking may be a problem. Although that is not an excuse for this woman. Inexcusable. I do recommend ending it. but that is my opinion, and I am not a member of this relationship. Well, then winning, I definitely recommend professional assistance. That is a dangerous predicament to find yourself in. But okay, go ahead and vote. What is our next game? I will give you but only a little more time. Find your answers, find your votes, and choose your game. Or don't, and I will choose for you. You may live on the state line, but that is still a dangerous predicament to find yourself waking up somewhere you did not know where you were. Ending up in another state may be common, but not knowing where you were when you awoke is not. Only 1 minute away matters not. The root problem still there lies. Also never party the day before a work day. Very reckless. But okay. Last chance to get a say in what game we are playing next. Going once. Going twice. Sold. A time, and so I must decide anyway. I choose the Wheel of Enormous Lies. Give me a moment, and I will set the game. Nani Lestat? Nani? Hello. Happy Halloween. We will play a game of Wheel of Enormous Proportions and Lies. Trust not what the wheel tells you, for the wheel tells lies. But I will prepare it anyway. And so it begins. As always, if you'd like to play Jackbox with us, go to jackbox.tv and log in with your Twitch account. If you do not, you will not enter the game. That being said, the code is SQSB. You may now join us. You may enter and prepare yourself. Alien Padian tells lies. That would be because Alien Padian is not Padian. Padian is not an alien. It is obvious. There was apparently a green mermaid. It was not yours. You seem to have claimed a queen of some kind. I am a robot and winning is a clown. But more may yet join. There are 4 spots left. If you would so like to play Lestat, you may join us. Queen of Hearts, it does seem to be what it is modeled after. Although I cannot say for certain. What about clowns? I'm saying your meeple is a clown. Much like Lestat's may be an alien in a spacesuit. Very suspicious. Especially since he would accuse me of such a thing. How dare you? But alas, we have 3 spots left for anyone who'd like to join. Hello, Horsing. Welcome to the game. 2 open spots left. That could also be death on a space trip, this is true. But based on the eye placement, I would guess he is an alien. But they can all be costumes, for today is Halloween. Whereas Blackburn, this game is right up his alley. This may be true. And I'm assuming Blackbird has something to do. Many people do. It is acceptable. We will give it a moment longer to see if any more wish to join us. We have 2 spots left. But we will see. This game is random. My skills of beating you may not apply, but you best believe I will do my best. Yes. Join us. There's room for more. 2 to be exact. Enter at your own peril. I will give it maybe 30 more seconds before we commence with the game. We shall see. Can we not leave? The menu music is killing all the negative vibes. I mean, I can handle that. We can just shift out the music for a moment. And have a more solemn piece. But we shall see. Last call to join us in the game. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Let us begin the game. Vibes ruined. But now we have the game.
Mountaintop, seeking answers from the all-knowing wheel of enormous proportions.
It is a liar. Do not trust it.
Torments your very soul. Should you
Do
be
not
chosen,
trust
your
the
longing for
wheel.
truth will be satisfied, and your life forever changed.
Write your question for the lying wheel. Write it well. You will not be allowed to change it. You have but 30 seconds left. Be wary of the timer if you have a latency that is poor. 20 seconds to write your question. 15. 10 winning. And write your question.
Very well.
Very good.
Wheel invites you to the mountaintop.
Now, to the
wheel of
mountaintop.
enormous proportions. It's me.
Liar.
You're gonna take turns spinning me. And you get points if I land on your slice. Earn 20,000 points and you'll be able to spin the winner wheel. But not just anyone can spin me. You have to prove yourself first.
Why do I hate the wheel so?
You have
Because
a
it
chance to win
spews
points thanks to these
lies,
two
yas
choices.
queens.
But your odds are better when you have more.
Lies.
So let's earn some by doing a little trivia, okay? Okay. Question
It knows
one
not
works
the
for me.
answer to life, the universe,
Which
and
of these
everything.
are noble gases? Just tap on the ones that fit the prompt. Look, I'm not impressed with these gases, but that's what they like to be called.
Remembering chemistry is tedious. I believe this is correct, though. I shall submit.
Only a few seconds left, so make them count, okay? That's all. But what was yes and what
I
was
believe
no?
there are 6 of them.
What did you say?
Helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon.
Are you kidding me? Are you two for real right now? This calls for a slice.
No Googling
You
allowed.
who did the best this round.
Remember your high
Another
school
one.
chemistry.
Question 2 kind of sneaks up on you, right? Which of these are characters from Charles Dickens' novella, A Christmas Carol?
Oh, Christmas.
Tap the answers that fit the prompt. Makes sense to me.
Too much. Science questions I often have. I am not sure if this is the complete answer, but we shall see. You don't remember your high school chemistry? Unfortunate. Now this one would be my English lit from middle school. I did not enjoy this book much. The play was alright.
The time to hurry up is right now.
I would hurry up, Miss Jawbreaker. Your time is up.
How about some answers, baby?
No, I missed a few. Well done, Lestat.
What in the... A second slice, yes. It's round
That is
ending
the
question
official
3,
title, I
my
believe.
favorite. You'll be typing your answers for
Very
this
good, Miss
one.
Jawbreaker. Very good.
What rhymes with day?
It is not originally
What
winning.
common words, please. Oh, why can't I remember any of these? If only there were a word to express my frustration. There are 10 correct answers. Try to type them all in before time runs out. What's another word for lingo?
I'm missing a few.
I need those answers in. Type quick.
Apparently that isn't one of them.
Answering correctly would have looked like
Alas,
this.
not perfect. Ah,
If you get some
bang,
answer no one else did, you get a
sang,
bonus.
slang, and a gang escaped me. And yet I still pull ahead.
Must be you. Check this out.
It is I.
I bestow unto thee the power slice. It's an ancient relic you need to spin me.
It is mine.
And the time for spinning? It's now.
Rigged. No, it is not.
Welcome to the mountaintop, where your slices can be spun and turned into
I'm afraid it
points.
may just be
Choose
your
the slots on my
inadequacy.
face to socket your slices.
Worship before me.
Just be careful. You split
Bow
the points with
before
everyone who
my
shares a slot
power.
with you.
For I
The slot
am
with
the
two
broadcaster.
that is worth double. Unless everyone shares it, then it won't end up worth so much, am I right?
Give me your points. No, not at my feet. Perhaps 30 feet
Look, I'm
back.
gonna spin with or without your slices, so let's go.
I
already.
will not allow you to approach so close. You will not achieve what you desire so easily.
You're gonna take turns spinning.
I am no fool.
And I've decided that you will go first. Swipe the wheel
Now,
on your device
Lestat,
to spin.
give me
You can also tap real
points.
fast if that's... Hey, some points. Who could say no to that?
How dare you take points before me?
Power slices reproduce until you land on one. How about that?
Never, Lestat.
You ready for a new spinner? Because I sure am.
Horsing appears to be your turn. I would like your points now.
This is gonna be good. I just know it. It's fun to share
How
points.
dare you give points to Yas Queens? This is
I'm ready for a new
unacceptable. Miss Jawbreaker, it is your turn to spin. You must click and drag on your device or tap in the area specified.
Oh, I don't... Look at that.
Blasphemy. The points belong to me,
And so we've come to this one last spin of the round.
and you shall respect
Spin like
it.
it's your last spin of the round.
Don't you dare disappoint me, wedding.
Turn all.
How dare you?
I have the uncontrollable urge to
I will
flip
see
over.
you all destroyed.
Oh, looks like I can double as a scoreboard. Isn't that unusual? You need at
I
least
will
20,000
devour your
points to
souls,
win.
and I
So
will
let's keep this
revel
thing
in it.
moving. I'm thinking I might toss you a couple fresh slices. I'm here to ask question 1, and you're here to answer it. As of 2021, which of these actors have portrayed James Bond in film or television? Tap the answers that fit and totally ghost the ones that don't.
I fear I may need to brush up on my Bond.
I like my martinis spun, not stirred.
You should spin it. You should stir it. You should not stake it. Shake it. Shaking it is the way to get a diluted martini.
Your scores are nasty.
You do not wish to shatter or crack the
One
ice.
just isn't enough.
The goal is to chill, not to dilute.
The sequel to question 1.
James
question
Bond
2.
orders a watered down
Answer this
gin
one
martini.
numerically. The King Candle at the Yankee Candle flagship store is over 6 feet tall. If lit, how many years would it take to fully burn? Use the keypad on your device to enter a number and then tap submit. The player who gets the closest will win this one.
We shall see. I guessed. I know not the average rate of burn of a Yankee candle.
And what did you end up with? And the precise answer is...
Well done, Horson.
You're welcome.
Did Yas Queens not guess 24?
Question 3 and a power slice go hand in hand. I'm gonna give you a series of clues to help you answer this question. Which modern musician fuels my spinning workout playlist? You can start guessing now. This hip-hop artist was born in 1999, so if you don't mind, I'm gonna go ahead and crumble into dust.
Wow, Yas Queens. Already.
Their legal first name, Montero, is also part of the title of one of their hit songs.
I see.
This artist is known for multiple remixes of their popular country rap song, including collaborations with Diplo and Billy Ray
He's
Cyrus.
alright. I could only say I know a few songs.
It's time to go to the Old Town Road with this lil musician.
I would not claim a
No more
favorite.
clues. Hurry up!
Now, guess the
Get your
name.
horses and put them in the back. It's
Lil
the
Nas
fastest
X.
peoples win the most. My decision is you. Is who I pick. I got a power slice with your name on it. Power slice.
How dare you?
Time to ascend. Watch out for the hawks up there. They will wreck you. Oh, I'm so happy you made it up the mountain. I used to host a game from the Labyrinth of Pain and Despair. This is going much better.
It is not. The Labyrinth of Pain
A
and
slot with
Despair
arrows
is
will give
much
you points
more
if you're next
interesting.
to it. If you all crowd around it, the pot will be spread thin.
Billy Ray Cyrus has done 2 good songs. That sounds accurate.
The slices you keep go to waste. Hurry up.
His style is not one I frequent. Although my selection is interesting.
With great consideration, I've selected you to spin first.
Yes, and I have spun poorly. I am disappointed. This wheel is a liar and a cheat. It should be burned.
I love this result.
This is not enough to redeem you, wheel. Not enough at all.
You ready, new spinner? What a good win for you.
Disappointing, to say the least.
Hey, how about a spin from a new spinner?
Yes, give me
I'm not
points.
easy, I promise you.
I am disappointed.
Let's not hold
I
back
will
on this
ban
last
whoever
spin.
gives Yas Queen points next.
Make this one count, last spinner.
It may not be today, but I will follow through. Now spin, Jawbreaker. And heed my warning.
It's... Okay, why not?
You survive another day. Although my anger is not
I put
quelled.
the scoreboard on my back. Oh wait, I totally did. Names and numbers, right? Good stuff. Okay, let's proceed. It's a slice party, and you're invited. Enjoy. I've got a strong desire
Creepy
to
voice.
give you question 1. This
Rude.
one rewards quick tapping and fast thinking. Which famous text was released first?
Shall we
Have
begin?
as many correct answers as you can before time runs
I'm
out.
already wrong. I read that question backwards.
There is so little time left.
Unfortunate. I made too many mistakes.
You have all the points you need. The next spin that gives you points can win you the game.
I will not allow it.
Question 2, don't mind if I do. Here's one that is sure to delight.
I doubt it.
Which of these are countries of Oceania? Go ahead and start tapping.
You like this game?
Done. Here's what I was looking
I
for.
see.
Show me how you did.
All of them, apparently. I second-guessed too much.
You're making your parents proud with those scores.
Geography is not
This
your
last
strong
one's
suit.
for a
I
power
see, I
slice.
see.
Can you give me a hug? Can you? Just type an answer to my question. That's it. I'm asking you
I
to
am
respond to my question with a word that indicates
massively
a choice of one of two
disappointed.
options.
Angered. I will not
It's a
stand
word
for
in the
this.
affirmative.
The first thing I said was correct. It is a wheel of lies and neither deserves or is capable of receiving a hug, Yas
It's
Queens.
been a long millennium for me.
I will not bestow such gift upon it.
More players.
I will not
Very exciting.
allow it.
It looks like it's you. Could it be
I will lose
another
this
power
game before
slice?
I accept it.
Our flight.
The cheese-colored disc is rigged.
Now hurry up the mountain.
Forcing
Slowly over here.
ASAP is correct. It is a wheel of lies and deceits.
Woo,
It
quite a hike to get
cheats
up here,
and
huh?
it
Now that you got
confuses.
cardio in. Here's a hot tip. You can tap
And
a slot
it is
more than once to add a multiplier.
unacceptable.
Give it a shot if you're feeling frisky.
Unacceptable indeed. How dare you?
The first spinner in this round? Well, that's you, silly.
Lies, Lestat. You dare accuse me of lying?
I'm slowly reducing in speed. That's what I'm talking
No.
about.
I will not have it.
This could be a blowout.
This is
With that point total, you
unacceptable.
can finally spin the winner wheel. Come to me.
I
Spin,
will not
and if I land on
have
you,
this.
You win. But if you land on one of the skulls, we're not done yet. You can win right now. Give us a spin. Yes, yes. Oh, wait, wait. Is it?
Yes.
It ain't curtains yet. You still have a chance next spinner, so make this one count. I'm decelerating, and very soon.
I'll
Alright, not
take
bad.
it.
Uh-oh. This could be the very last spin of the game. I'm revolving. Revolving.
The wheel has accepted the truth. I am victorious
And so, I shall
once
answer your
more.
most meaningful question.
Why? Why, you
Your
damned
words spin away from
wheel?
the truth you seek.
For the same reason they won't let me go to Shark Tank, life is unfair.
Is now answered.
Acceptable. Well played. For my victory, take once more a raffle of 1,000 platinum. As this jolly song eats away at my soul. Well played, but it was not enough to defeat me once more. While this chipper tune plays, vote. What game are we playing next? I may remove the poll mine for now, as I feel it needs many more participants than we have. But you may select the next game. Put your votes in chat. You may vote twice, but you may not vote for the same thing twice. Accept the judgment of the poll and put forth your votes. Well done, Lestat, Horsing, and Yas Queens. Accept your platinum. Use it wisely. This music hurts. It is painful. Thank you, Yas Queens. Thank you. Ah, Scumber. Welcome. Welcome to our Halloween games. I will excuse your tardiness. This music is too chipper. The wheel is still a liar. Do not accept its propaganda music. Join us. There's room for more. But go forth and vote. What game shall we do next? I am not sure of that winning. I would still like more people for poll mine. That's better. Much better. Now, continue your voting. I will give you but a moment longer. This is your last chance to make a vote. Going once. Going twice. Sold. We shall play. Weapons drawn. Now excuse me a moment while I prepare the murder scene. Scumber, you think I have something different today? My hair, perhaps? Thank you for noticing. I did indeed get a haircut. But for now, we play Weapons Drawn. As always, if you'd like to play with us, please go to jackbox.tv and log in with your Twitch account. If you do not do so, you will not make it into this game. In this game, we will draw murder weapons while hiding our letters of our name within them. You will use the hidden letters in an attempt to deduce who killed whom. We will determine this by looking at the murder weapon at the scene of the crime. You leave your murder weapon when you successfully kill somebody. You successfully kill somebody. When you select who brought them to the party, you will make your own party member selections, and you will be judged. With that, let us join the game. The code is QJQG. Go ahead and join. We'll see which of you can best me in this game. Your track record today is pitiful. We'll see what you can manage. There are still 2 more slots available. Join us if you think you can handle it. Thank you, Jawbreaker. Thank you. You tried, Yas Queens, and yet you have failed. The gods of luck were on my side, not to be bested by that damned wheel. I will see to it is corrected. But for now, we have murders to commit. Go ahead, join us. There is room for 2 more. If not, we shall begin. Do remember you must be signed in with Twitch on Jackbox.tv, else you will not be permitted into this lobby. Do remember to draw your weapon as best you can. Hide your letter wisely. We'll see what you can do. I will give you a moment longer. And there are 2 spots left. Claim them if you wish. This is your last warning to join the game. Going once. Going twice. Very well, we shall begin the game.
Not long ago, on a night very much like this, there was a gathering of the world's most ingenious detectives, who,
That would be
were
us.
also the world's most cunning murderers.
Naturally.
They had devised a unique competition where they earned points for solving crimes and points for committing them. Each detective came prepared with 2 murder weapons. Look at the prompt on your device to see the first one you'll draw. But be cautious. As a murderer, you also have a calling card, a letter from your own name that you must include in your drawings. Do your best to hide the letter as part of the image, like so. If your calling card is too obvious, your fellow detectives may spot it and trace the weapon back to you. Draw 2 weapons and hide your calling card now. By the way, if you've played before, you can turn off tutorials in the settings menu. I promise.
We
not to
could,
take it personally.
but many of you have not played the game before. And do remember, there are 2 weapons you must draw.
Excellent.
First rate.
And with that, my drawings are complete. You have plenty of time left. Use it wisely. And for the rest of you, I hope you are enjoying this hollow sieve. Nani? I was working on such things, Lestat. They are not quite ready yet. We shall see when they are. We will see what I can do. But for now, we draw. You have a little over 4 minutes left. Plenty of time to hide your mark beneath your weapons. We shall see what we have this evening, what murders we can get away with, and for which we can catch the culprit. I will find you. I will deduce you. And you will suffer. Except you, Scumber, you complimented my hair. I will allow it. You now have tomato soup. Wonderful. You have a little over 3 minutes left to finish your drawings.
Don't forget, you have 2 drawings to finish.
We shall see what you can do. We shall see if you will be successful. I have my doubts. A little under 3 minutes left, Yas Queens.
Each
I see.
detective is aided by a secret accomplice disguised as a fellow party guest. Use your device to give your guest a name. Any pseudonym will do, but don't leave any clues to your own identity.
Perfect.
And we get the same letter every game. We do not. We get new letters for new games. The shorter your name is, or the more of the same letters there are, the more likely it'll come up.
Indeed.
I do see it is your first time playing this game, Miss Jawbreaker. It is a difficult yet rewarding one.
Yes, that will do nicely.
We shall see what we can do.
For the party.
Now, we murder.
Everyone, your attention please. Please welcome our honorees for the evening, the world's greatest detectives.
He wouldn't be so thrilled if he knew you like I do.
I'm your host, Lord Tippett. But don't be intimidated.
yes.
Lords are just like everyone else. Oh,
They
excuse
are
us. Can I
not.
set them down anywhere?
Looks like one of your drawings is out in the open just as well.
And I was proud of my snake.
Present every type of weapon you'll see this evening, and no detective draws the same weapon twice.
Oh, we
Do you
allow
remember
to
that
your
fact?
esteemed guests.
If we see the drawing, it cannot be us. It's Saji Sam, Dana, Michael, Skeleton number 1. It's time for the twerkulator. The big man.
Wonderful. Now,
Was there a text for the weapon? There is.
the devil.
We'll see them more later.
Stay put, everyone.
But now we murder.
Be sure there won't be any foul play.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure. Time to make your move. Choose a guest to murder on your device. Then guess which detective brought them to the ball. Use your knowledge of what your fellow detectives may have written, or simply take a stab in the dark. If you're the first to figure out who brought
We
it,
didn't see them when drawing,
successful.
right? Which text?
Your weapon will be left behind as evidence. And get on with it before the lights come back.
The text of the weapon target? Or the text of the named
I
prompts?
regret rearranging all the furniture yesterday.
Now go forth and attempt murder. That, at least, I believe you can do. You stabbed a balloon and scared a child. Good.
That was a bit of a
That
fight.
pleases me.
Zooks! 4 of our guests have been murdered.
Oh no.
Murder you commit earns
Murders.
points from me. And the longer you get away with it, the more you can earn.
Well, it's a good thing no murder can stump the world's greatest detectives.
Of course
To
not.
my amateur detective board. Aha! We found the murder weapons. Let's start by looking at just 2 of these instruments of death.
An interesting hot air balloon.
We can tell how many awful attempts were made.
I would
each
like to
time.
investigate the murder of Donna.
As guests, each of those attempts earns you points.
It is a simple situation, why?
If I didn't know better, I'd
And
say
that is
these
because you can see my snake.
Imagine that.
Unfortunately, we
The hot air balloon
time to solve
most
one of these
definitely
cases.
has crashed.
Means the other murderer will get away. For now.
Examine the evidence and talk through your theories.
It is unfortunate for the murderer of Donna, as I have already deduced who you are.
Let's see.
It is quite trivial. And I see your poor excuse for a frame job.
I've got it.
I will destroy you.
All right, this is the case we're going to crack. You there. Since you brought this guest, I'm letting you borrow my lucky magnifying glass. Use your device to move it over the evidence.
This
for a
makes
closer
things
look.
even simpler.
Everyone hurry and vote for who murdered this guest.
It is simply Yas Queens. As you can see, myself and Lestat have drawn snakes, which means this one cannot be ours. You can also tell that Yas Queens has included a P in the snake
There's no
in a
argument
poor
against it.
attempt to frame me. I believe Yas's letter is Y. You can see it coming out of the snake's mouth. I also believe it may be poorly hidden in the basket of her hot air balloon.
You suspect one of your fellow detectives was the murderer.
But of course I do.
Detective, are you innocent or guilty of this crime?
Well, Yas Queens, it appears I have pegged you
Your
here.
authorities. Just as soon as my phone dialing hand is
You
so tired. In the meantime,
are
let's roll
at
story.
my grasp.
Great work solving that case.
You could have gotten away with it too if your frame job wasn't foiled.
Right? Even when the rest of the
That's too
detectives
simple for me.
There's one last
You
pair of
discredit
murders
me,
to
Yas
investigate.
Queens. I
wish there
also
was
would like to
something I could
investigate the snake as it is a simpler
Sure,
subject.
there's something I can do.
However, I do not have a guaranteed vote this time.
And if you're a murderer, deflect suspicion onto the other case. Your life depends on it, or at least.
I
your
see two
standing
snakes, which makes everything easier. That way we can gather more points.
Move your feet.
But who it is, I do not know.
Let's continue.
I need to observe closer. I am unsure. Winning scribbles are annoying,
This guest, you'll get control of the magnifying glass.
but since winning brought it,
Can I be honest? I
we
trust
can rule out
I
winning.
wish I had any idea who the murderer
This
is.
murderer is not Yas Queens. It is not myself, Lestat, or winning,
Weapon are right in
which
front of
means
us.
it is Scumber or Jawbreaker. Now, whom do we think it is? I have a feeling it may be Scumber, but I am not confident in my vote. Do we see any defining letters? Anything that may help us? I am unsure what Jawbreakers may be. You see an A in Jawbreaker's drawing. Interesting. I see a B.
Yourself.
Oh, Scumber.
I would call the police, but the storm took out the
Could have been
landline.
much craftier.
Threw my mobile at a rude swan.
It may not, Iagru.
Didn't get to.
I can neither confirm nor deny this for obvious
How
reasons.
about we... Oh, codfish!
So we believe that Miss Jawbreaker may be an A.
Low on weapons. And guests, draw 2 more weapons using the prompts on your device. You'll be hiding the same letter, but it may look a bit different than before.
What on earth is this? How annoying. They ask too much of me. That will have to work. So, we've identified Yas Queens as Y, Miss Jawbreaker potentially as A. Iagra is not sure if I may also be an A. We are unsure of Scumber's particular letter, although I have a guess it may be E. I, however, am unsure. But you all have a bit over 4 minutes left to finish your drawings. Plenty of time to hide your signature. The Jackbox music is, as always, wonderful. I really do love how this song is basically a Jackbox-flavored Poirot theme. I agree. You'd have to look again. You thought Scumber was a U. It is quite possible. The basket of his air balloon made me believe it may be an E. However, I am not confident. Nani? Omoe mo shinderu. Nani? I've picked up a few older anime once more, and they grate on me to watch. The writing is painful. The art I may be able to look past. But it is a struggle. I blame Super Robot Wars 30. It's making me look at all these old anime with mechs in them. But many of them are quite old and show their age.
If you're still on your first weapon, it's about time.
You
to
have a
find
bit
yours.
over 3 minutes left. Plenty of time to finish your last weapons and hide your signatures. Be wary, for I will find you. No, you won't. I wouldn't be so sure, Lestat. I wouldn't be so sure. You have a bit over 2 minutes left. Prepare to finish your drawings soon, although you still have adequate time. I am Groot. Or so I may say if I was a tree creature. I am not. Just under 2 minutes left.
You
Ah,
also need to name another accomplice. Remember, an accomplice that no one tries to murder doesn't do you any good. Give them a name that stands out.
yes, a standout name. I can do that. And so I have
Yes.
2 minutes left to name your guest, your accomplice. Do it now. Thank you for the anonymous bit.
Nicely done.
Did I hear the door? I think we have some newcomers.
No,
Join me in welcoming our
newcomers. Like Eleanor. We want those feet pics, please. Love you. Matilda. Billy. Living person. Chicken soup.
There's still time for me to get a smooch before midnight.
I see. Let us murder.
Pick one of our remaining guests and guess who brought them. If you're right, the dark deed will be done.
Ugh.
Okay, killers.
I'll take a stab at chicken soup or put somebody's eye out. I believe in you. How dare you attempt that? Ugh. I have missed again.
I'm beginning to suspect something is
But we shall see. How dare you murder our guests? For it definitely was not me. Eleanor and Big Man.
What devilish mind would use weapons as devilish as these?
I do recommend the hot air balloon.
Let's see.
Fascinating. Yes.
But I am unsure of the letter hidden within. The only thing we know for sure is that it is not Yasqueen's or Scumber. Although I must say it is a bit sloppy for me. The audience agrees. Now, if only we could find a letter within it. Miss Jawbreaker, are you going to vote? Or are you uncomfortable with the fact that we may be voting for your murder weapon? I see Scumber is investigating.
I don't want to point fingers, so I'll use my whole hand to lightly tap who I think did it.
And who might that be?
Aha, let's extrapolate.
I see.
You really think this might be me? How dare you insult my skills?
Now we're having fun, right?
I do believe it may be Miss Jawbreaker.
Whoever has the most votes when time runs out will be convicted.
On with it.
Although if we tie, the murderer gets away with it. You tried to put the Q in your hot air balloon. What Q? I know your letter is Y.
Yes, yes.
That would be incredibly foolish, and you are all wrong. How insulting!
If any of you did vote for the actual guilty party, I'll see to it you're rewarded with points at the end.
I'll
of the
take my
fight.
points, thank you.
There's one pair of murders left to
Foolish.
investigate. Not to step on your toes, but may I suggest actually solving the mystery this time? Both are giving me rather bad vibes.
It may be easier to work with the murder of Billy. Although I do see some looping.
Interesting.
Interesting. I'm actually not sure. I may know who killed. We want those feet pics, please. Love you. I see Iagra also sees the cursive I.
Fascinating.
I believe I know who this is. It is trivial. And I will get you.
Let's continue.
Yes, Queens is investigating, but it matters to me not.
Willfully.
The I is apparent, and winning is the murderer.
On with it.
I'm not entirely sure what this is a picture of to begin with, but it appears to be a unicycle accident.
Yes, yes.
Indubitably, my dear Scumber, indubitably. I believe the only person besides myself with an I in their name is winning. And alas, I is not my letter.
Let's have it.
I see we have got you winning.
You are guilty of murder.
You are
Postcard
guilty of
filled with
murder.
lighter cast stones.
But there's still more murders
The worst
to
part of all
solve.
this is no one's mentioned my new haircut. Now,
So many unicycle accidents.
Bloody hell.
So little time.
What do we think of the name Lord Tippett?
Well,
Silly, but still short enough for the closed
I guess we
caption.
might still have to kill, now don't we?
Write him out entirely.
My ability to assassinate seems to be lacking.
We need light.
I am
Quickly.
disappointed.
Get it done. Set the curtains on fire.
And yet I'd like to murder. And yet I fail repeatedly. Or do I?
My robe got stuck in the sweet repeating pattern.
Did good murder scrub. How dare you speak to me like
They're
that?
going to make about tonight is going to be fascinating.
Or you may be next. Chicken soup and the living person were killed by a
Honestly,
tire
I don't
iron.
like any of these gifts.
Does anyone see letters that would make this easier? The only one we can rule out is winning.
Perhaps.
I'm not even sure what the second drawing I'm not sure people know what tire irons are. This is what I've gathered. Although I do see a letter in the second one, it may not be correct. There may be an E there, an E that leads us to Scumber. Are those brass knuckles? That would be an interesting take on a tire iron. I am not sure I see any Ys, although that does not preclude them from the loops and circles of the second one.
We're not getting anywhere being polite. Start accusing.
Who has done it? Clearly, whoever it is does not know what a tire iron is.
Oh, come on.
I'm actually going to go out on a limb
Don't
here.
forget you can use the magnifying glass to highlight what you found for your fellow detectives.
Why do we think it is Jawbreaker? That is an interesting take. Why not get switched to?
Perhaps.
You live today, Yas Queens. You live today.
Confess.
The looping is similar, I will give you that.
You just sit over there.
Well
writing your
done.
confession. Now proofread it after the party. There's one pair of murders left to examine.
Only one pair left. Ah, somebody knows what a tire iron is.
Point or clarify.
That is an interesting letter I see there. Ah, and this should be a simpler deduction as well, as we know that Miss Jawbreaker has recently killed with a tire iron and cannot be it. I believe I may see a Y. An N, perhaps, maybe a U. I didn't see the text over the drawing. Ah, I see. That's what you meant. If it's Scumber, this could be a U. I am not confident in that deduction, however. I do see what appears to be a cursive character. It could be a Y, it could be an N. But I do not believe we have any N's. Lestat is investigating.
Certain we're about to crack this case wide open.
No, is it Yas Queens or Scumber? That's what I'm on.
Let's extrapolate. Aha.
I think I may agree that it was Scumber. I will trust Niagara and the U, as I have no better lead. You are foolish if you think it's me. Ah, so it was Brass Knuckles. That makes sense.
On with it.
There is a chance this is Yas Queens, but I do believe that that is an upside down U, and that it may be Scumber. Precisely there, my dear Scumber. Precisely there. It appears that it was.
At your earliest convenience. Now,
If only I was quicker on the accusation.
we've still got a ton of unsolved murders.
Yes,
I am not
unsolved
going back to
murders.
prison. Look, just take a guess at all of the remaining
That is a
cases.
tricky letter to use, this
You're
is
right,
true,
the
Scumber.
votes the other way.
And
It was a good
arguably,
attempt.
Extra points for every detective they fool into voting for someone else.
Time is running out.
And now let us see how we handle the cold cases.
Let's see.
Fascinating.
All right.
I am offended. I am offended that you think this weapon belongs to me.
Come on.
Yes.
How dare you? Besides, who do you think brought Skeleton 1? Why would you let winning get away with anything else?
Very interesting. Moving on.
Foolish. A unicycle crash killed Michael.
You.
Feels like ooh, is that a U? I believe it might be. If only I could investigate to show you closer. You may believe me.
Let's continue.
I see a U, but Yas Queens thinks this is U, Patian, and it is. Unfortunate, but it appears my letter is A after all. This would be a very interesting case of using your own letter, wouldn't it? But I have a strange feeling this might actually be Lestat.
Interesting.
Lestat, does your letter happen to be L? See, the trick is there are letters there. The U could very well just be Scumber. It was Yas Queens, and their letter is an E. Interesting.
Prize, okay, next.
This one. I believe this may be a Jawbreaker special. I am, however, unsure. It bears similar tall tale marks as to the brass knuckle tire iron. Did Lestat not murder a single person? This is disappointing and interesting. Yas Queens is an E, despite the fact that I believed that it was a Y.
Expertly done.
This Jawbreaker is indeed a B. Who dares kill Billy? Okay. Well, it can't be Miss Jawbreaker, and it can't be me, because you've already seen it. Do I see a U? Do I see? I do see a U in the wheel of the unicycle. Get him. Destroy Scumber. The U is capital and opens to the northwest of the picture. It is Scumber. Or it's an E and we've totally just screwed up. But I believe it to be a U. A U for Scumber.
Didn't see that coming. Next.
I am now unsure of this one.
Fascinating.
It cannot be winning. It cannot be Jawbreaker. It is too sloppy for me. But I do see it may be a cursive E.
Let's extrapolate.
How do you hide your drawing style? I don't know. I want to clarify my pictures all the time, and it's a telltale mark for me usually. However, I know what a tire iron is. There was indeed a cursive E.
A master at work.
It was too sloppy for me. Is there an I in there? There may be an I, and I believe that would mean it is winning, as his letter is I. Mine is A, as we have noticed, and I see no A.
Interesting. All right.
There is an I in the basket for winning. Foolish. I don't even know how you deduced that. Did you just randomly guess?
Excellent work, detectives. On average, anyway.
You disappoint me.
As promised, I've been keeping track of who the best detective is. Let's see who gets the prize.
I'm not surprised.
All well and good, but let's see who the best murderer is.
Once more, I am the best detective. Yas Queens, the most victims,
Most popular accomplices.
and the most popular accomplices with all the long messages.
And our overall winner
which means Yas Queens is the victor.
Congratulations.
Disappointing.
It was an amusing evening, but I've just remembered most of your
Take your
murders.
points.
I'm running away.
Oh, I should probably actually give you points now, should I? There you go. What? Is it the other way around? It is. I am foolish. Excuse me. Stream elements, you have made my list. It's time for the Twerkulator as one of your songs. Interesting. Oh, you like the tire iron, do you? Thank you, thank you. I thought that one was well done. Unfortunately, it never came up. While we do this, let us... Actually, I am going to make an executive decision that we play Job next, as we have not played it yet. It appears that I have solved the most murderers, though. I thought the A in the snake was a little too obvious, but here we are nonetheless. And so, I will prepare our next game of Job. Then we will see whether you can defeat me once more. I do have my doubts. It was difficult to decipher. I believe they went off style alone, which was disappointing. But nonetheless, a valid approach. Ah, you can join us. Wonderful. Remember, if you wish to play, go to jackbox.tv and log in with your Twitch account. If you don't do that, you will not get in the game. That being said, the code for the next one is CEVM. Go ahead and join. Job is a pleasant game. I will allow it. This may unfortunately be my last game of the evening as it approaches that hour. So join us for this game of Job. And prove your worth. Oh dear, I'm dropping your 3.5mm plug. I do not believe we will get a pole mine game in this evening. I do still believe it needs a larger audience to be enjoyable, and I'm not sure I will have time to run another game. We will see after this one. I will make my decision then. But for now, join our game of Job. Or else. It's gonna be your last game as well, Miss Jawbreaker. Appropriate. Nani, Lestat. Nani. You need to get up tomorrow? I feel that. I dread the morrow. I wish to sleep in. I wish to not work. Alas, I must. For my vacation is only 2 weeks out. And then I will be more pleased. But I have much to do, and little sleep to have. And so, I offer the last chances to join this game. We have 3 open slots. Will I be streaming during my vacation? Most likely. I may stream during normal daylight hours and not merely in the evening. It will be more of a staycation, more of a mental break from the work, the toil of the day. But we will see. One of these days you'll get in for Drawful Animate. One of these days Iagra. One of these days. Worry not, Jackbox Party Pack 8 is not going anywhere. The last week of the year off is a good week to take off. I have requested a few days in that window. However, most of it is downtime anyway. I will just be writing some documentation, catching up on some things. But I have a whole week off coming up for me to take a mental break. But for now, this game must commence. This is your last chance to join us. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Let us begin the game of Job. Yes, feeling fried from work is not pleasant, Iagra. I feel that.
Thrilled you applied for this exciting employment opportunity. If you haven't
There is
guessed, I'm
always
a
something to
boss
do,
director, but I like to think of myself
and
more
that
as
is
a
why I
boss.
give myself bricks when I can.
Someone will get that.
I have used very few days
Well, you're all
this
great
year
candidates.
due to remote
Unfortunately,
work.
There's a whole bunch of you and only one job. It's incredibly stressful for me. That's why I developed a revolutionary new
So this
hiring
game,
process. I'm
you will
going to
answer as verbose as you can.
force you to judge each other.
You can be silly as long as you answer the question.
Deborah, clear my calendar. It's time to get to know our
Then you will
candidates.
use the words from other people's answers to answer interview questions later on.
Always set clear expectations.
I believe there will be 2 to 3 questions at first.
So let's get started.
Answer them
I'm
all.
gonna send some icebreaker questions to your device. Answer them any way you want. There are no rules. Except this one rule. You gotta use at least 5 words.
It
okay?
pleases me that you had fun, Yas Queens. We will play more, but not tonight. We will see. There are 3 questions. You have a minute and a half left to answer your 3 questions. Make them count and make them answered. You would be surprised how warm it is under this cloak. I fully understand their purpose and intent now. 1 minute left. Ensure you get your answers in. "45 seconds. If you have bad latency, you are looking at around 20. Oh, Miss Jawbreaker, yet I cannot. This mask is not removed that way. And it kind of goes with the cloak. Iagra and Scumber, you have 20 seconds left. ensure you get your answers in.
Hurry up, you don't want to run out of time.
12 seconds left, Scumber. 10. 5. If you are hearing this, it is most likely too late.
Okay, I'll just file these.
And now we make our answers to the actual questions. When's next stream? We may have an ad hoc Wednesday, if not, probably Saturday.
Fair interview questions to
We
your
will see how my week
But
goes.
instead of typing your responses, you'll be using words from
You tried your
other
best.
interviewees to answer the questions.
Not good enough.
Tap any word you see to add it to your response. If you make a mistake, tap the word again to remove it. You can also drag words around to rearrange them. Can't find the right words for what you want to say? Then quit complaining and say something else. The first rule of management is go with the flow.
Yes. The flow.
You're about halfway through the timer.
You have a little over a minute left. Use your time wisely to make the best answers. You will be judged. Did that desk just eat that computer mouse? How strange. 1 minute left. Get your answers in and do not disappoint me. "45 seconds, which means if you have bad latency, you are looking at more like 20 or 30. Use that knowledge wisely. "30 official seconds for Iagra and Scumber, or just Iagra, to determine their answer. 20 seconds left. If you are hearing this, you may need to submit soon, Iagra. Although I believe the device also does warn you with filling water. This is your 10-second warning. Submit now. You most likely got 3 combined answers, Miss Jawbreaker.
Company retreat.
Where would you like to go for the company retreat? I would like to go to Attractive Toes.
Decisive.
Do not hire Patty, and his alien movies are good.
Vote on your device.
Only one of these is an actual answer, and I am disappointed in the other. How dare you slander me so publicly? I am disappointed in you winning. And I thought you would have known better.
Saying words from the question. You can use just about any text you see on your device. What qualities do you look for in a team?
What qualities do you look for in a team? Not Patian, or it's time to shake what my mama gave ya. I am once more disappointed. That's not really a team now, is it?
Leave your former occupation.
Why did you leave your last job? Need to dispose of Daddy in the Amazon, then leave. I puke on another guy. Fun. I see. I would hire neither of you. But I guess points for honesty.
Cool. Using words from 3 different people is worth a bonus. What question would you like to ask?
What question would you like to ask our CEO? Whipped cream and naked pole mine bodies? Question mark. Would you like to invest in gravity? It's a girl. I see. Hard-hitting questions. I'm afraid to know the answers. A shame one of them was mine. I could tell immediately who wrote those words.
To getting along with others.
What is your approach to getting along with others? Maximum seduction. I love maximum seduction and lots of hugs. I made the human fireworks. I do condone turning humans into fireworks. It pleases me. Yes, murder alleviates the soul from the body, and so it is easier to consume. How would you describe your sense of humor? Padian drag race fireworks, giant human face. Or grave. Just kidding, I loves naked aliens, ha 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 ha, lamau, ha 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 ha, ha 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 ha. You seem to be quite funny. I disagree. I tried to fool you, but apparently random word association works.
What is a daily goal that you set for yourself?
What is the daily goal you set for yourself? Best plumber always foil my evil plots to kidnap teachers or salt and vinegar orcs, and I believe aliens are sexy. Well, these are both statements, and I'm not sure they're really goals, but I'll take this one. I have a strange feeling it involves Mario somehow. Also, I do not believe that eating salt and vinegar orcs is a pleasant concept. Why would you consume salt and vinegar orc? Why? That's tantamount to cannibalism. They are a sentient race.
Display. Let's see who's my current.
Unacceptable. No, I try not to eat sentient races.
Boring. Time for some more icebreakers. Okay,
Next
you know the rules.
line.
Write whatever you want and don't be afraid to get descriptive. Paint me a word picture, dang it.
I am most definitely not a vegan, but I draw the line at the sentient races.
It's much nicer than that boring old picture of my family.
I do prefer the soul, though.
Anyone can join the board by going to jackbox.tv and entering the room code.
You only have to fill out 2 this time, and you have just over a minute remaining. Answer wisely.
You are about halfway through the timer.
You have 1 minute remaining. Do not squander your time. 45 seconds which means if you have bad latency, you are looking at 30 to 20 left. Do be sure to finish your second prompt. It would be a shame if you didn't. 30 seconds left, Lestat, Iagra, Scumber, and winning. I would hurry your answers. 20 seconds. If you have bad latency, this may be too late. 12 seconds, Scumber, and winning. 10. 5, 4, 3, winning 2, 1. I see.
Like what I'm seeing.
Acceptable. Really taking your time.
2 of questioning. This time, I want to know how you would handle some tough workplace scenarios.
Tough scenarios.
You can use any
Like your
word to
coworker
say it.
devouring your soul.
Try grabbing a word from the question itself. I haven't tried it.
It's such a shame Weaver isn't here. He would appreciate this too.
Hey, you. You're halfway through the timer.
You have 50 seconds left. If you have bad latency, you are down to about 30 or 25. Do with that what you will. 30 seconds left. The start to Niagara, I would consider wrapping up soon. 20 seconds left, Lestat. If you have bad latency, it may be too late, but you've done it.
You're done with work and it's only 4:30 p.m. How do you kill time?
It's 4:30 p.m. How do you kill time? Have sex with toes, men, women, everything. Trash, get trumpets tonight. I have pretty little sexy feet pics. I cannot believe you made me say that sentence. I will destroy you. My anger is incalculable. My evening ruined.
This round, good answers net you even more points.
You know you do, Padian.
An obsidian monolith that hums incessantly has appeared on the
Ah, yes, the obsidian monolith. I am a demon. I watch man die for a lick of obsidian. Drink all the coffee and take his feet pics. You shall do no such thing. For I do not have feet. Foolish of you.
diffuse the tension.
Dirty break room. I'm sure the person might dispose of the dog. I don't care. Excuse me, what? Have sex with trash cans. I do not. I just float there menacingly. I have no need for feet. And so your plan fails as soon as it began. I do not condone that disposal.
You just got back from a great vacation.
A good vacation.
For your coworkers.
And a souvenir, perhaps. I see. Feet pics or Halle Berry for seduction each morning. An interesting choice, a dilemma, if you will. And yet, such wretched things surpass.
CEO has just told you she is retiring and handing over the reins to you.
How do you respond getting the reins? That is a dream job. I apply my little U2. Just a little lick. I feed you wishes just to die. To die, perchance to sleep, perchance to dream, and in this dream, I find suffering. Viagra, I will destroy you.
Everyone except you has been transformed into a toddler. How do you keep the company running?
Yes, how do you keep the company running? You give pity and a hug, mother of all slack. Transform toddler into adults. You actually didn't have any feet pics in your things, but you'll clip it anyway. You monster. Besides, you did. And we saw it in the evidence of the post. It shows you who wrote what.
You're in charge of
Your previous answers may have been a part of it.
What's going on that jersey?
Softball jerseys. An alien. Call you for a rub of ice cream cake on carpet. And I see even subconsciously you torment the feet pic Viagra. You will not survive this. You will be destroyed, consumed, removed from this issue entirely. Synergy.
That took a lot of teamwork. Let's see who teamwork.
Disgusting. We must not let Yas Queens win.
Legally, I have to tell you that none of this is binding until a contract is in place, blah, blah, blah. Let's do one more icebreaker.
Final round.
Put down whatever enters your mind. Unless you're thinking about a nap in a comfy hammock.
I was thinking of a nap in a comfy hammock. Now we see what we get. You have 1 minute left. Use your time wisely. You only have one prompt. You have about 45 seconds remaining, which means if you have bad latency, expect 20 to 30.
You should be halfway done now, okay?
Half of your time is gone. 30 seconds remain. Do not squander them, Lestat, Viagra, Scumber, and winning. 20 seconds left, which means if you are hearing this and have bad latency, it may be too late. 12 seconds, Scumber, and winning. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This counts as your orientation, by the way.
I see. Now,
Okay.
let us answer our final questions.
It appears we're missing something. Your resumes. Probably probably my fault. I can't stop making confetti. But you know what? I don't need resumes.
There is nothing wrong with being quick in this, Miss Jawbreaker.
Started on your device.
I too create quick prompts. I just try to use many words and no feet pics. I am concerned. The levels some of you have stooped to disappoint me. Yikes, whoever wrote some of this. I understand, and you have a minute and a half remaining. Do make sure you get your answers in.
Hey, you're halfway through the timer.
About 1 minute left. You only have to answer 2 statements. Do not fail me. You never write about feet. Good. 45 seconds remain, which means if you have bad latency, expect 20 to 30 left. But we do not need them. And so let us see our final first impression. I am everything with sexy aliens. I want hugs, sexy orcs. I am begging my roommate all over the carpet. I want you to believe in me. Choose your answers. Choose them wisely. Do not disappoint.
It's the final round, so I'm upping the
Very well.
even more.
Unfortunately, Iagra does not get sexy orcs. I am twerculator, 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 twerculator. I want nap, 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 nap. I am sexy feet pics. I want feet pics. Disgusting. You shall not, Iagra. You shall do no such thing to show my shame.
Since we've got an odd number, I'm putting our 3 strongest candidates in one matchup.
I am Speed Mom. I want Patian all day long. I am God. I want Patian. I am happy. Patian, give a hug. I want feet pics. You all disturb me. Why are you allowed to speak in such a way? This should be rectified. You should be punished. And not in that way, Jawbreaker. That will not be allowed.
That's all I needed. The first rule of management is never fall in love, but one of you has stolen my heart.
Well done, Scumber. Well done.
Goes to.
You have defeated me.
You're our new capital factoring and refactoring.
Take your platinum. Revel in it.
Welcome to the team. Oh, and Lena, you're fired.
Get wrecked, Lena. Ugh. How dare you all? How dare you? You will leave my non-existent feet out of this. out of your mouths and out of your keyboards. You shall never utter them again. Good night, Miss Jawbreaker. We'll be back with more Jackbox next weekend, most likely. The goal is for Saturday. We may have an ad hoc stream on Wednesday. We'll see, as we will most likely not be doing D&D due to scheduling conflicts. We may be moving back to an ad hoc schedule for such, and we will see how that goes. But for now, thank you all for joining and suffering this Halloween. Whether you won, lost, followed, subscribed, I hope you had a good time. I hope you come back into more good times. Happy Halloween to all. Thank you, Winning. Thank you, Yasquain, Zyagras, Cumber, everybody for playing. Miss Jawbreaker, thank you. Good night. We shall have to punish Icy at a later date. You're expecting your work week to be garbage again. I, too, am expecting the work week to be garbage. Goodbye, Padian with a new haircut. Thank you for noticing, Scumber. We'll be back for the unfulfilled promise of feet pics that shall never be fulfilled. Happy Halloween indeed, and good night, Lestat. It'll be good to get Padian back next week. Yes, we shall see. He may return. But for now, I must depart. Good night, all. I will let you know if there is a stream for Wednesday. If not, I will catch you on Saturday. And for now, I disappear.